Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is your match preview for our team, Wolverhampton Wanderers, against title chasing Chelsea. So yeah, lots to get stuck into this one. Bruno Lage's press conference, Tuchel's press conference as well for Chelsea should be interesting. Of course, my dad, the team news, my score prediction, and everything in between. So yeah, the press conference has happened. We know that Aït-Nouri, there's been no updates on Aït-Nouri and Wang. So this is the team that I'm going to go with for this one. Jose Sarr in goal, Kilman, Cody and Saiss again picks itself really. I think he'll stick with Moutinho and Dendoncker. Moutinho and Neves in the middle. There might be an argument for what he did against City and have a three-man midfield with Dendoncker coming in. Marcel, I think, will keep his place because we don't know the injury situation with Aït-Nouri. Semedo, who's been doing well recently. And then up front, Raul will be back leading the line, and I think it'll be Daniel Podence and Adama Traore. So before we get more stuck into some of the stuff that Bruno Lage has talked about in his press conference, let's go over and see what my dad, Magic Moss, has to say. So we're here with Magic Moss. Hello, Dad.
Hello, young son.
Well, as we record this, it's quite late, just after Wolves have beaten Brighton 1-0, so you're in a good mood.
Yeah, very good, David, yeah.
And we're going to be looking ahead to the Chelsea game.
Yeah.
But you have some little guess. But boy, oh boy, who is this?
This is Sydney.
Sydney.
Yeah, Sydney the Snowman.
Sydney the Snowman.
Yeah.
He's very, I'd say he's wrapped.
He comes out for Christmas.
He's very wrapped up, Dad, literally.
Yeah, well, you've got to keep him, you know.
You know, wrapped up indeed. He's got a very nice bow on his head.
Yeah, he's a proper Wolves fan.
I can tell that, Dad. He's a proper Wolves fan.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Dad, moving on from Sydney. Let's look ahead to playing Chelsea.
Yeah.
What are you thinking ahead of the game? Obviously, Chelsea, along with Liverpool and Man City, going for the title this year.
Yeah.
What are we thinking?
I think they'll beat Chelsea, yeah. They'll beat Chelsea, yeah.
And what are you going for as a score?
I think 1-0.
And who's going to score that goal?
What do you reckon?
Well,
I'll go for Bonanza.
We're asking you, aren't we? You're going to go for Bonanza?
Yeah, I'll go for Bonanza, yeah.
And Raul will be back. And what does Sydney think, Dad?
He agrees with me, don't you, mate? Yeah.
All your friends agree with you, Dad. That's fine. And what are you going to sing us out with? Sydney the Snowman. What are you going to do? What are we singing out on?
Got myself a crying, talking, sleeping, walking, living
Snowman.
doll. Gotta do the best to please her, just 'cause she's a living doll. Got a roving eye, and that is why she is all my own. We're gonna beat Chelsea 1-0. Okay, Sydney, yep.
Always Wolves, Dad.
Always Wolves, David. Look after yourself, David, and everybody else.
Happy days.
Thanks to my dad, Magic Moss. Now let's talk a little bit more about Bruno Lage's press conference. Obviously, he's talked ahead of the game. Chelsea, Champions League winners last year, saying that they have options all across the squad, even if they got injuries or COVID. Obviously, Tuchel's talked a little bit about that in his press conference. They do have some players that are missing, either with injury or out with COVID. Bruno Lage has also said that Wolves have had 2 positive tests. Yerson Mosquera and of course Fabio Silva, and obviously we talked earlier about the injuries, didn't we? He's also talked about how he's trying to improve the players, and Aït-Nouri being one of those that's improving his defensive game. They work a lot that, but also has said that they haven't got a lot of time for training at the moment, with fixtures coming obviously quick and fast. Wolves has also announced that there is a Christmas fan park. The Wolf Pack Hours will be playing ahead of that. Obviously, everyone's a little bit nervy with what's going to happen with so many games being called off, but it does, as the time of recording, it does look like the Wolves match against Chelsea will be going ahead. Obviously, very much looking forward to the game. It's going to be incredibly difficult because obviously Chelsea are such a good side, and as previously mentioned, they were winning the Premier League, and they obviously won the Champions League. They have dropped off a little bit lately, so it's an opportunity for Wolves. I think we can get a result. And my score prediction is I'm going to go for 1-1. I think they're obviously going to have a lot of possession, but Wolves can be disciplined and be clinical at the other end and have a little bit of an offensive. We are at home, so, you know, we can't just sit back, in my opinion. We have obviously got to be tight, but if we can get at them and score the goals, Raul will be back leading the line, and I'm going to go for 1-1, but I'm going to hope that we can get that win 2-1. That would be absolutely the perfect Christmas present, would it not? Until the next one, I'm Dazzling Dave, always Wolves.